Audiolithic Mac got the info. Yeah, Audiolithic Mac got the info.
Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. Your body's here with
What's good, everyone? Audiolithic Mac, and right here is the mic preamp 2T. Now, this is the Jensen version, the older model, because you have to be very careful when looking at a Daking mic preamp, because the newer mic preamps have the Cinemag input and output transformers. Those Cinemags are in warm audio units, so people are like, well, I may as well get a warm audio preamp. But the older model Dakings has the Jensens, right? Have both input and output Jensens. Now, one thing I can say about this unit, right? One thing I can say about it as I turn it around. Now, one thing I can say about this unit, right? It's loud. It's loud, and it can distort. I can tell you that right now. It's good for mic level now. Mic level is good. Instrument level, I prefer putting it through here. But one thing I can say is the low end is pretty good. It's pretty decent. You got decent low end from this unit. I would recommend bass and vocals for this unit. That nothing else. Just put the bass in and the vocals. That's it. I do not recommend anything else, because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest with you, people. This 5-11, in my opinion, sounds better than this. I'm just going to be honest. The 5-11 is wider. The 5-11 doesn't distort. It doesn't crap out. It just gets louder. And you have a natural loudness, but it really doesn't distort and sound like how this distorts. This distorts bad. But the 5-11 has a smooth gain, and it really doesn't distort to a certain point. But this thing right here will distort badly. I mean, it'll literally crap out. But the 5-11, it doesn't, even if you push it, it doesn't crap out like this does. It craps out once you push it. You really have to dial this thing in perfectly to get the sound that you want. That's the only thing, the only drawback. And it's indicative of the sound of Neve. Neve is just classic good sound, known good sound. Those transformers, right? Those Cornhill transformers, I mean, in and out now, not just one. Kind of smooths and tames things a little bit. But the thing about these Jensens now, it's got some punch. You can hear you can hear that punch coming in the low end. Now, I can tell you that. But the difference is the 5-11s has punch, but you can hear everything else on top of it, if you understand my meaning. Basically, the punch is not crowding the other elements, right? Now this preamp right here, it's in the sound kind of gives me that feel of a JC Audio, converter. That's the feel that I'm getting, because the JC Audio kind of pushes the low end forward, right? And it kind of backs up like all the other frequency ranges, right? And I mean, the specs show it. The specs are below 10 hertz. So you can hear that push of the low end coming forward while everything else kind of drifts back in the distance a little bit, if that makes sense. But the 5-2-11s and all the knees is pretty much even. It's even tone. The bass is even, the mids are even, and the highs are even. Unlike this, where it kind of focuses on that low end region and pushes that forward, while all the other frequencies somehow give me the impression that they're in the background, sort of. Which is not bad if you're going to record vocals, because you want that with vocals and in bass. You want the bass to move forward, plus you want your vocals to sit perfectly on top of a mix. So this machine here is perfect for that. Perfect for vocals, perfect for low end. So I still gonna use it for the low end. Still gonna use it. And I'm gonna hook this bad baby up. And we're going to start getting to work, because this is a Jensen. They don't make Jensens anymore. So I'm lucky enough to have one that's a Jensen and not a Cinemag. It's a Jensen. So I'm going to utilize this unit here, and we're going to see what it do. All right. And I got to order some knobs too, because these knobs, well, at least I got to calibrate the knobs. I got a little thingy right here. The knobs keep slipping off, so I gotta find a little wrench to try to tighten these knobs up, because these things are annoying. But that's all I wanted to share with you. Peace.